What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for Vibe and Read. That's right. Let's chill and hang out and vibe together. I love y'all. This is kind of what I do randomly to give back to my tribe, my community, my awesome supporters. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, watching my content, clicking on all of my content, watching my videos, coming to my all signs, hanging out in chat. It is time for an actual chill session because of everything that's going on in the world right now, everything that's going on in our lives right now, everything that's going on in our relationships right now. We're just going to chill and vibe together, okay? So what happens in these sessions is, well, you update me, I update you, we have some chit chats, we chill out, we're not in a hurry. Oh, I pull a free card if I want to for people. If you would like more in-depth readings, y'all let me know. It's 3 cards for 1111, 6 cards for 2222. Always remember to be patient, to be kind. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being so amazing. Don't stream, don't spam the chat room and stuff like that. So, I don't think I've had many people do that. Whew. Anyway, PayPal and Cashapp are preferred. Super chats are welcome. Don't forget to join. Join the chat, live chat by clicking the live chat button down below. You can join my channel, become a member, and support. And, just come and say hi. It's been a week. It's been a week. So, yeah. It's been a week. Come and say hi. So it's 3 cards for 1111, 6 cards for 2222. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me just a second. I'm going to do something real quick. See if I can. Real quick. Yeah. See what I can do. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. What's up, everybody's coming on in here. Hello. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that. That's just where we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it right there. What's up? Dandelion Light, beautiful. Thank you so much for your donation, love. How are y'all doing? Let's see. Subliminal Galaxies. Hello, dear. How are you? Oh, missing you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Subliminal, did you ever get your job? Wasn't it you that was I think it was like a year ago? Update me on that. Queen is here. Hello. Hola, dark and luxurious room. I love your name. It's just so sexy. It's sultry. Oh, I love it. Yes, I love it. Crazy Carrie in the house. What are you doing here, woman? What are you doing? I'm loving you, by the way. Thank you so much. Ooh, Dark says, moving to Canada for studies. Wow. How do you see my career? Oh, wow. That sounds exciting. Media field. That sounds so exciting. And with everything that's been going on in America the last week, wow. Yeah. Namaste. People need the real deal. Sister Stella's in the house. All right. Give me just a second. Are y'all okay with this view? Do you want me to change views? I can change it up if you would like. I can move it around if you like. Oh, I just need to get my energy settled real quick. So just give me a sec. No, that's not what I want. I'm going to do this view. I'm going to do this view. Thank you so much to all of these amazing donations and super chatters and all of these people right down here. If I can even point to it. Yeah, right there. Right there. Thank y'all for subscribees and donatees and all of that fun stuff. Okay, this one, I like this one. This is my favorite. You can see me, cool. All right. But I want you to see the cards too. No trickery here. All right, let's see for Dandelion. For those that are new here, thank you so much for being patient and waiting for me to pull free cards. Donations are priority because, well, tarot cards are not cheap. If you've ever bought a deck of tarot cards, they're not cheap, and you do go through them quite a lot, especially if you do this full-time like I do. Also, electricity and internet are not necessarily their priority, actually. So that's usually where all the donations and stuff go. All of the money that I gain from what I do here, it turns back into the business. So thank y'all so much. It takes a lot to be a streamer. Not just energy-wise, but technology-wise. All right. So, Dandelion, general reading. Messages for Dandelion. Okay, wow. Some sort of ending of a connection. Look at this. Ending. What is this? Okay. So, I do got some good stuff coming in here, though. Okay, these are just off the side. Those are for me because I wanted to know which direction this was going. So, wow. Dandelion, I don't know what you've had going on, but it looks like a lot. Holy shit. All right. Well, I see that a lot is going to be changing for you. There's just been so much, and I know you know this, Dandelion. It looks like there's just something has to come to an end here. So I don't know if that is financial, if it's family related, whatever this may be. This could be friends with benefits. This could be somebody that's married, not wanting to be in a long-term connection. There's something happening here. So it looks like a new beginning and really needing to... Now, this could have already happened, but universe is really pushing towards healing. So anything that has... Anybody that has backstabbed you, stabbed you in the heart, betrayed you, hurt you, etc., etc., etc. Okay, you talk about a lot of pain and exhaustion and anxiety and all of that stuff. That's going to flip your world upside down. It's going to make you feel absolutely unmotivated, unhappy. It's gonna drain your energy. So these could be people, or this could be your energy. And this could go back years. This could be family ships, relationships, arguments, disagreements, but it is so much stress and anxiety that I'm looking at here. If you're dealing with a situation, Dandelion, where there hasn't been a lot of support in your life or in a relationship, whatever that may mean, you don't need anybody else. You need yourself. And that's going to help you start over. And I love that, yeah, you've been delayed. You probably haven't had a lot of great experiences over the last 10 years. I heard 10 years, 3 to 10 years especially. Been a lot going on. There's a lot going on in your energy. Like, do I need to come visit you? Do we need to have some coffee time or just a chill session? Because it's real. It's real. It's really stressful. It's really tension building. This could be mom, dad, aunts, uncles, all kinds of stuff. But I'm really being called to tell you that self-worth is very important right now, and you need to start having more fun. You need to turn your back to all of this heavy, chaotic painful energy. And if it's in regards to money, it looks like money is going to be improving. You may need to get a new job or start a new project. If there's a project that you're starting, or if people are telling you that you can't do it, or if you feel like you just go where you feel you need to go. Some people have been holding you back, or a relationship has been holding you back. This could also be you holding yourself back just by being so overly cautious or anxious or upset. All of that's going away. That's it's time to let it go. Like we don't need to hold on to those heartbreakers, those heartbreaks, those pains, the people that betray us, that talk shit behind our back, that feed our anxiety. Oh no. No. You're the only stability that you need. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's all about you. And I think a lot of times we get inside of ourselves and we just get stuck there because something happened to us or someone happened to us and it fucking hurt. It's time to let it go. It's time to let that go. Like, let it go. Exactly. Sister Stella says, let it go, let it go. Yes, absolutely. Just like Frozen. You know, I mean, you've been frozen for a while. But here's another thing that Fred wants to say. Fred is the universe, or my connection to universe. It's what the tribe voted to call Fred, universe, spirit. It's bullshit. You let other people tell you what to fucking do or how to think or how to act, or you're worried about what other people are going to say. Fuck those mother truckers. And you do what you need to do. If that's move on to a new relationship, move on to a new partnership, have more fun in your life, move, get a job that suits you, do it. But sometimes we get stuck in the I need to heal. No. There's nothing broken. We get stuck in the I need to heal mode. I get stuck in the I need to heal mode. No. Healing's done. You're the only one that needs to see it. So I need you to take a deep breath and start saying, I am healed. There was nothing ever wrong with me. There was nothing ever wrong. That may have been placed within you by whomever these people are or whatever these situations were. It's time to let that go. You're in a whole nother... I was clarifying what the King of Wands was, this whole thing. So if you were dealing with family members or relationships with people who have other partners or who don't want anything but sex or your attention or whatever it may be, stand up for yourself. Know your worth, know your value, and don't allow anybody else to value you, because I guarantee you they'll usually value you low. They will lowball you every friggin' time. If this means you got to start over in a new job or just new friends, new relationships, it's time to walk. That shit's over. You are healed, and it's time to find a new community, a new tribe, something else. If that's a new job, new friends, new family, whatever, new relationship, then it's time to take a hike. I think you already know this, but a lot of times we just need that validation that says, damn, I needed that. I needed Feathered to say, I just needed to get feathered for a moment. And you're a very powerful individual. A lot of times we don't realize that. You don't need anybody else. You don't. But we think that we do. And we listen to what other bullshit's happening and what other people say. And you know what? If you have been betrayed or hurt by somebody or somebody's, it's over. The healing is over. It's time to refresh, start somewhere else, and know your worth. You can have whatever it is you desire. If you want a relationship, go after it. You want a new job? Go after it. If you want the money, go after it. But whatever this crap is, it's over. And that would be one hell of a fight. Arguments, disagreements, fight. Like, have you had to just... You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to argue your point. You just do it. If you're a grown-ass person, just do it. You know what I mean? A lot of times we worry. You're a worrier, not a warrior. I mean, you are a warrior, but you're a worrier. Just take a deep breath. One step in front, one step at a time, one day at a time, babe. And that's so much heavy energy that's being released. And I am so happy to hear that. So things are going to be lighter very soon. Very, very soon. Ooh, look at that. Justice. Things are going to be a lot lighter soon. I love that. Hey, everybody. Oh, boy. Ada's in the house. Anna's in the house. Hey, Anna. Hey, Shane. What's up? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Robin's here. Robin says, I want the motorcycle. I got the motorcycle. There you go. GV's here. What's up, GV? You're welcome. I hope that helped, Dandelion. Sister says, I heard someone say worrying is like worshiping the problem. Oh, god dang. You right. Sister says that hit. Oh, you right. That did. I felt that one. Worrying is like worshiping the problem. That's something you'd hear in church right there. Preach. Yes, I like that. Thank you for sharing that. Worrying about the problem is worshiping the problem. It should be, and this is what I preach all the time. It's why I wrote my book. Stop focusing on the problem. Start thinking about being a part of the solution. How can you be a part of the solution? Exactly. Hello and welcome all of you. Thank you so much for being so very patient. I have another donation. Of course, if you would like an in-depth reading, 3 cards or 6 cards, 1111 or 2222. The information is pinned at the top of the chat. PayPal and Cashapp are preferred. Super chats are welcome. I got another one waiting for me. Thank you so much for my studio equipment and my awesome streaming software. I love it because we get to see all of this amazing stuff right here. Who and what, new subscribees, new donators, and it comes right on over here. Ada, I was thinking about you today, Ada. Funny story. I've lived in this area most of my life. And I pretty much know all the roads and back roads and all of that stuff. I know the big cities, the little cities. I know this area pretty well. I went to the main city, the metropolis, had to go downtown. Skyscrapers, bridges, the whole thing. Well, there's been a lot of expansion and construction in the metropolis closest to me over the last couple years, apparently. And I got to the destination fine. It was when we were leaving, I got a little turned around and construction veered me off in a different direction. And I ended up going around almost the whole entire city. Like, I'm not talking about downtown. I'm talking about all of the city. I went over 3 different bridges. I saw, which was really scary to me, a mall that was pretty much, back in the day, that was my stomping grounds. I mean, the movies, it was hot. It was where I done all my shopping, in my early 20s, that kind of stuff. It's like late teens, early 20s. That's where we went. And, now from where I lived, it was 30 minutes to an hour to get there because we are in the woods, but that's the largest mall. And, we don't have malls in the woods. So it was so weird. It felt like I pulled into the mall because I'm like, I know the mall. I know how to get out of the mall. I know how to get away and back to where I need to go from here. So we turned into the mall and it was like a ghost town. It was all grown up. The front entrance was not beautiful and amazing. It looked like something from some sort of zombie apocalypse movie. It was so bizarre. I mean, just no one in the parking lots and we drove around the mall. It was just, I'm like, okay, none of this looks familiar. There's roads, there's houses, there's apartment buildings. I'm like, oh my gosh. I just want to go home. Like, I just want to go home. It was crazy. But we had an adventure today. And when we got home from adventuring, we both took a nap. We were like, we're going. We're napping. This is like, me and my daughter were like, it's time to nap. And we did for a couple hours. It was a little stressful for me, but you know, outing for her right now with her back injury is exhausting. You know, she hadn't been doing much, so it was quite exhausting, but it was so bizarre. Anyway, you know, it's just amazing when you haven't seen a certain area in a while and you go back after 5-10 years and it's like nothing looks the same. Like, where's the roads? Where's the trees? Where's the everything that used to be here? This is all, it used to be nothing. It used to be all woods and now it's all taken over. It's crazy how fast that happens. All right, Ada. Malls are becoming graveyards. That's scary. Out of service totally. Wow. Okay. Please don't spam the room. Only drop your question one time, because when I go back up, if you've dropped your question quite a bit, I'm not gonna read for you and I'll kick you out. So just know I already got you once. I'll scroll back up when I get done with my donation reads. All right, let's see. Donation priority, y'all. Keeps the lights and the internet on, and it keeps me in tarot cards and, you know, red lipstick. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, upside down since COVID. A lot of things changed. A lot of places closed down. You're right, sister. You right, preach. All right, Ada. These cards don't want to talk to me. Not for Ada. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay. So you are manifesting right now. You are manifesting. You are in mana. You're in mana. I don't even know what that means. You are in manifesting mode, but you're manifesting from a place of, I don't want to say toxicity. It's like an unhealed wound, something like that, that is creating problems in love. And I'm just going to pull another card for you because, yeah. Okay. All right. So this is love. This is business. Sorry. I'm not going to say toxic. It can just simply be an unhealed wound. You are manifesting a lot of things. You've got all 4 aces at your disposal, which means that you are, see, now I'm tapping into, I mean, like anything and everything, you are in manifesting mode. But in regards to love, it is coming from something that needs to be healed. Okay. It's an emotional release. So it could simply be that you are gaslighting yourself. Let's just put it that way. Something internally. This could be you gaslighting yourself in regards to love. Meanwhile, you are manifesting it. Okay. You are manifesting a lot of things right now in the energy. But with this love thing, it's like a simple, it may not seem simple because it's deep seated, but it's a release that can be worked on easily. So say for instance you are it's gaslight. What does gaslighting mean? It means you're talking yourself out of it, or what you say internally is affecting your vibration or your emotions in regards to love. So this happens a lot when we have gone through a lot of bad relationships, traumas, childhood wounding, that kind of stuff. But if you focus in on it and you really, do meditation about it, Reiki, release work, that kind of stuff, you can drill down on this pretty easily. I'm getting all kind of images and pictures right now. The best way that I can describe this for you is that it's gaslighting or inner self-talk and it could just be ingrained inside of you from what other people said, from how you grew up, from what other people are saying in media or, in society. Just pay attention to that. You get a flip on that, you can work this out, or things can go a lot more smoothly when it comes to your manifestations in love. In business, I'm going to have to say that you're... If you were to leave where you are right now, it would follow you because it's just an insight. It's an insight on your part, especially when it comes to business. It's a pattern, and it looks like it's going to be a pattern for the next 3 months. So if you're in a toxic, or if you're dealing with a boss that's really, I don't want to say evil, but overbearing, controlling, that kind of stuff. It kind of goes hand in hand with how you're manifesting. But in this case, it looks like the pattern's going to continue in business with what you're dealing with, especially if it's a boss that's overbearing, micromanaging, overly controlling. But if you were to end it right now and move into something else, you probably end up in the same situation. So it's an internal thing that needs to be addressed. It's I don't want to say gaslighting. It's just trying to see it from a different perspective before you take any action. Okay. Because if you're thinking about quitting your job, or you're absolutely exhausted by it mentally, that's going to continue for the next 3 months unless you get control over it. And I would say, this is another message coming in from Fred. The easiest way to get control of this is being channeled. Give me a second. The easiest way to get control of this energy is to not focus on who's doing what wrong. Like, not putting the energy outside. Recalling your energy from all others is going to help you. How you do that, you can pray to do that. You can do it with Reiki. Recall it's like split energy. You have a lot of split energy. Recall your energy back towards self, back inside of self. And also, instead of shifting blame or putting blame outside of self, to empower self, pull all of that within inside of yourself and actually focus on what you think, how you think, and what your self-talk is. That's how you speak to others, but mostly how you're talking inside of yourself. Nobody knows what you're saying inside of yourself but you. And if you're blaming everybody else, and at a certain point, that is something that we really need. And maybe that's something that, you don't realize you're doing. You know what I mean? But a lot of times, if we're caught in that cycle, it's like that's going to continue. That cycle or that pattern is going to continue. Not that it's great being in a workplace like that or nothing, but if you can get pull it back inside of you and use that energy to best suit you, so that you can manifest better or shift the change within inside of your work your work, what do you call it? Environment, you can do that. You can do that. It's just, I believe your inner talk, and your inner talk can simply say that it's never going to change. It's never going to get better. You know what I mean? So shift that, and things should level out. If you can get a shift on that, and it's going to take time to get a shift on that, it's something that actually can start, you'll start seeing shifts over the next 5 weeks or less. If you can just observe what you think about. Keep a notebook with you and observe how you talk to yourself about love and about money or about your job. And see if you can lighten that up, release it. And again, sometimes it's never going to change. It's not going to get any better. Just kind of zero in on what is going on so that you can start shifting that perspective and getting a change within the next 4 to 5 weeks, which is nice. Okay. All right. Let's roll it. Roll it. I hope that helped, babe. Thank you so much for your donation of love. Let's roll it back up. Thanks, y'all, so much for being patient. If you would like an in-depth 3-card or 6-card, the information is pinned at the top of the chat. PayPal and Cash App are preferred. Super Chats are welcome. Subliminal. Let's get Subliminal. Who's coming next for me in love? Let's do a free card for Subliminal. Thanks for waiting so patiently, dear. Somebody coming back. And it is somebody coming back. Subliminal. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. That's earth and air energy. I hope it helped. Somebody maybe have ghosted you. You maybe have moved on from. They coming back in love. Okay? But that can be family. That could be friends. People that you've loved. All right, let's get to dark and luxurious. Dark. I'm moving to Canada, which is so cool. I love that. Dark says, how do you see my career, dear? Will I be famous? Oh, famous. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, cards not yet. Well, not everything is need to be known right now, but it looks like it's going to start off on solid ground, okay? You may end up working with a team that actually benefits you, so pay attention to teamwork. That's going to be very important, okay? I'm not allowed to tell you much other than that. So it's going to start off solid, and it's going to build from there. The 3 of Pentacles is really nice, and something about teamwork or a team is going to benefit you moving forward, okay? Make sure you got a team that's going to benefit you moving forward. Make sure that there's teamwork, you know? If you're working on a set or you're working in media and you're working with people who are abusive assholes, maybe you need to change, you know, groups. That's all I'm saying. Just pay attention to that. It will build. So congratulations. Moving forward. The rest is yet to come. Queen says, can I know if my crush, M, will come back to connect to me in the far future? In the far future? Do you know how I read? Queen. Listen, my ratings stay tight. I usually stay around 3 months out because the fabric of time changes so easily with thoughts. Just your thoughts, your vibration changes stuff. But I will see what I can get. It doesn't look like this person's going to make a return. There's Aries energy, Aquarius energy, so I don't know what your energy is, but that is not taking a leap of faith in your direction, if I was to be honest with you. This person may be in another connection or married, or you will be if things move forward. You're talking about far future. I mean, a far future could be Aries season or Aquarius season, which is further out, but I didn't put a time on that. Okay. When I was putting the energy into the cards. So I hope it helps in some way, shape, or form, Queen. But just a side note, if you're waiting for somebody to return, I want to say why. And I also but you don't got to answer me. I'm just asking you to ask yourself, why am I waiting for this person? And does it benefit me to wait for this person? That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Because maybe it's a question of self-worth at this point. You know, do you value yourself, or is it a self-worth issue that maybe you need to focus on your own responsibilities? And I don't know. This is all just being channeled. Sorry about it. But what comes through comes through. I'm an open channel for your best and highest good. Just questions to think about. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't want you waiting until the far future. Hell no. When you could be going out and having fun now. You know what I'm saying? Living your life. Okay, A. No, over here. A, I don't know if you're a water sign, or if you're dealing with a water sign, or if there's a lot of water in your chart, or if you live around water. I'm feeling, well, I mean, maybe you're sitting in the jacuzzi or in the pool right now. What else? Maybe the tub. I don't know. Taking a shower. There's a lot of confusion going on in your life. I gotta see this. You're welcome, subliminal. Oh, I just moved my, sorry, hold on. Let me go back up. Okay. This is for Anna. If there is, Leo season is going to be important for you. I don't know if you are a Leo. There's going to be some choices that you need to make. So stay strong and know that you have the courage to make them. This could also mean that you have a very strong, balanced, passionate connection coming in for you over the next 7 months. I think Leo season is going to be very important for you, though, especially in love. If you're waiting for options, I don't know. I'm not tapping in all the way to your energy, but I'm just getting all kinds of stuff. So water could simply mean that you want, that you want love, that you're in an emotional kind of energy. I feel the water all around you, but stay strong. If you are going through any kind of confusing times, stay strong. You got the strength to get through anything. But I feel like Leo season is going to present some options and some opportunities that maybe you don't see coming. Just stand your ground. Know your worth. Know you're awesome. And I really feel like there's balance coming. Confidence is very important as well right now too for you. I just got a lot coming off of that card, but that's strength. So stay strong, have courage to get through whatever it is you're getting through. Leo season is going to be very important for you. And I say over the next 7 months, things are going to be balancing out. So you got this, whatever it is you've got going on in your life, or whatever it is you're wanting to change. I hope that helped. Dark says merci. Merci. Thank you, my dear French. I like that. Yeah. All right. Let's see where we're at now. Let's see. Oop. GV says, damn, that quote hit home. The one about, I heard someone say, Sister Stella said, I heard someone say worrying is like worshiping the problem. Yeah, that one was good. All right, Shane, what's up, Shane? I don't know why I want to say baby Shane, Baby Shane. Why do I want to say Baby Shane? Are you like the baby of the family? Do you act like a baby? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm asking because I'm getting Baby Shane. Do people call you baby a lot? Like, don't put baby in the corner, that kind of thing? Something's coming up with that. Something's coming up with that. And y'all know when I'm tapping into your energy, I'm not a fucking fool. When it comes out, it comes out. I trust my intuition. That's why I do what I do. Otherwise, I look like a dumbass going live all the time, not knowing how to read a card or the energy. I don't know. Sometimes I do get intimidated. Sometimes I do get perplexed, but not a lot. Not a lot. All right. While I'm waiting for Shane to answer that, because there's something there. There's something there. Sister Stella says, I want to say, Shane, come back, Shane. Is that from a movie? What movie is that from? Baby Shane, baby Shane, baby Shane, baby Shane. I want to know, Shane, if people call you baby, if you're the baby of the family, what does baby, because I want to call you Baby Shane. What does that have to do with you? Did somebody put baby in the corner? You know what I'm saying? What is Baby Shane? Did somebody treat you like a baby? Do you act like a baby? I don't know. There's something around that. And he's not letting me pull cards till you tell me. No, it has something to do with you. I mean, although you have a baby, that, okay. Or a baby boy. But no, it's something to do with you. Let me see if I could get any further on this. Okay, baby. So you are baby of the family, basically. Do people treat you like a child a lot? Like, there's just something I'm getting with that. All right, let me see your question. Let's see. I'm the youngest in a big group of cousins. In my generation, yes, my parents do all the time. Okay. Something there, Chris. Ooh. Okay. So I see just from the cards, not from what chat is saying. I got Capricorn energy. I also got air energy. What am I feeling? We have the devil on the table right now. So I feel like just from pull and clarify, because I want before the devil could be a pattern. So I don't know if you have a pattern or a history with this person, or if this was just a sexual obsession thing. I do feel like I don't know if there's been betrayal, lies, deceit, if there's been a lot of arguments or a breakup that went horribly wrong. Something happened apparently, and I don't know if it's a pattern with this person, but I feel like there's a stalemate. Like you get at each other. This could be arguments or disagreements or how you speak to each other. It's like you grate on each other's nerves. Yeah. I do feel like so I would have to say that it doesn't feel great, but I feel like it probably should stay where it needs to stay because the devil is here. So what does that mean for you? And I've got 10 swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm asking for what the energy of the relationship is and a potential outcome. So possibly future, patterns of the same bullshit with the devil. Devil can be fear. It can be toxic, unhealthy connection. So you may want to consider either getting a more in-depth reading to see where it could potentially go. But right now with the energy, I think it's cool. The questions are, why can't you write your novel without this person? You understand? Use it as inspiration. And if somebody ghosts you, I'm going to ask you, you know, there better be a good reason why somebody ghosts you. There better be a damn good reason why somebody ghosts you. And there be a damn good reason why you're waiting. And I wouldn't wait past 48 hours unless there's a damn good reason. Damn good reason, you know? If somebody ghosts you, that's evidence without words. You know? So, I hope that helped. Just ask yourself, do you really want to go through another pattern like that with this? Another circle? Or do you want it to become a pattern in the future? We want to see that stuff ahead of time. And this goes for everybody. You have arguments and disagreements and you break up. That's fine. But can you come back together after a day or so and work it out? Actually maturely communicate. And if you can't maturely communicate, do you think that's going to fix over time? If you can't work it out now and they're not willing to communicate, is that something that you want to get wrapped up in for the rest of your life? No, not really. You're welcome, dear. All right. That was wow. Okay. Wow. That was wow. So, can you bring me some water for my plant, please? Thank you. I need water for my plant. It gets really hot in here in the studio, and my plant is hanging on, trying to hang on. It's really hot in here. So, I mean, I don't put it in the lights, but it gets really warm in the studio. So, like, my plant needs some water. So, okay. So, energy. I need to energy settle for a minute. Y'all doing good? Y'all having fun in here? Tell me what y'all been up to. I'll get to some more readings in a minute. All right, don't run away. Do not run away. You're not allowed to run. Yeah, I can. Thank you, ma'am. Oof. It's important. It's important to make sure that you're in relationships with people who can actually talk to you. Communication is key. You know? And I think a lot of times we get attracted to somebody, have fun with them, sex gets all turned on and stuff like that, and we get stupid. When the sex turns on, our brain gets stupid. We turn our brain off, and then we're just like, I don't know. Yeah? Well, you should have that turned off and allow your brain to do the thinking for a while instead of allowing all the other shit to think for you. Because dopamine, oh my God. Yeah. We all need more water. Yeah, we do. I better watch out because it's been raining like every day. Although I love it, it just makes things a little more difficult for me to maintain stuff around here because it's a jungle out here. Yeah. All right. So if y'all want, hey everybody in the chat, hey everybody in the shadows, remember to like, share, subscribe. Really helps. If you want to join the tribe, the link is in the description or underneath the video by subscribe. You know, if you would like to donate for a more in-depth reading, it's 3 cards for $11.11, 6 cards for $22.22. That information is pinned at the top of the chat. Okay. PayPal and Cashapp are preferred. Super chats are welcome though. just PayPal and Cash App are preferred. Why? Because we streamers get way more money from PayPal and Cash App than YouTube. Although we love YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you, YouTube. Does somebody have a tattoo of a Buddha? Does anybody have a tattoo of a Buddha? I just got the weirdest image. Does somebody have a tattoo of a Buddha that's in here in chat right now or watching? That was strange. I smell Asian food or Chinese food, and I also see a tattoo of a Buddha. I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, I'm just like, that's what I smell it, and I see it. A tattoo of a Buddha. I can't tell where. I could just see the outline of it. Huh. Or are you considering getting one? Like, this is in your mind. This is in the energy. I feel it. It's weird. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before, but okay. All right. Let's, Sister Stella, the movie is Shane, LOL, Old Western. Well, thank you for letting me know that, because I was like, I have no idea what that meant. All right. Hey, Pinky, I didn't see you. Jennison, what's up? All right. For anybody that's still waiting for a free card, let me know. And, of course, if you would like a more in-depth reading, 3 cards are 1111, 6 cards are 2222, and you can use the links pinned at the top of the chat to do that. Working girl, what's up? Work it out, work it out. Working. All right, so if anybody is still waiting on a free card, drop your question now. I've gotten lost somewhere in the chat, and it's okay. It's okay, it happens. So if you haven't gotten a free card yet, just let me know. Or if you've donated and I don't see it, let me know. Let me know. All right, I'm going to pull for Jennison. Ooh, the Tower. What's going on with that? Watch out for Tower moments there. Scorpio energy. Jennison. Watch out for a Tower moment. I just got the weirdest. Okay, Jennison, so what I'm picking up on this is just be cautious, just be careful. I'm gonna say slow your pace. I don't know if you're somebody that likes to rush through things. I don't think so. But like if you're fast and like just slow down. Just slow down. Just take a breath. Slow down. Okay. And really focus on what it is that you need, that you've got in front of you, or you need to do. Just slow your pace. Slow your pace and really focus on getting something, details, you know. So just do the best you can with what you're given. Don't panic. Don't freak out. Okay. Just deep breath. Okay. Deep breath, breathe, and work yourself through all problems slowly and cautiously. Okay. Robin. Thanks for being patient, Robin. Robin says general. Do you have military in your background, Robin, or your family? I mean, you don't have to say anything other than yes or no. Like, do you have military family, come from military background, that kind of stuff, something like that? That rung, something rung in there. Politics. I know I get military. It could be politics, but I mean, maybe you work in law enforcement. I don't know. Maybe you are in the military. I don't know. All right, let's see. Always yes. Okay. Thank you. I just make sure. All right. Well, looks like there's going to be some sort of communication coming in for you. Things are going to pick up and move forward very quickly here. So if you're waiting on some sort of communication, some sort of something happening fast, good on you. This could also be falling in love too. This is like within the next several days. No longer waiting. Things are going to be moving rapidly. Like this is options having. This is things coming at you in a positive way over the next 2 weeks, I actually heard. Okay, so if you're waiting on information, if you're waiting on options and opportunities, there's like things going to be coming your way really quickly, like starting now over the next 2 weeks. Like, just take a deep breath. Things are on their way. Communication, falling in love, hitting your target, whatever that means, whatever. If you have goals, like don't worry. Don't let anything or anybody confuse you. Like stay on target as well. Bless you. What was that? Okay, be careful. That scared me. Daughter, take your allergy medicine. Wow, that scared me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry, it's coming. Something about the last 2 years, Robin. Something about the last 2 years. What does that mean? Anyway, I'm picking up something on you for in your energy, Robin. Something about the last 2 years. I don't know if you lost a job, if you were dealing with somebody who cheated on you or cheated you out of money. I don't know. There's just something coming through. Something about the last 2 years. Just under 2 years. Yeah, it's around 2 years. So things are going to be moving and moving and improving, baby. That's all I want you saying. Moving and improving. Moving and improving. You might be moving. Oh shit. I'm so sorry to hear that, Robin. My condolences and much love and holy light to you, sister. That's tough. But yeah, things are going to be moving forward. Okay. You might be moving. You might be flying or traveling. That 8 of Wands is a whole bunch of stuff. So, deep breath. Things are going to be changing. Moving and improving. Moving and improving. That's all I'm hearing. Or moving and grooving. I don't say grooving. I just moving and improving. Moving and improving. Stay focused. Stay focused forward. Things are changing. Okay, for the better. That was wild. I'm sending you hugs. Okay. Sending you hugs. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else have a question that's waiting patiently? Anybody else want a deep dive? 3 cards or 6 cards? Links are in the pinned at the top of the chat. Information about how to pay and purchase. Super chats are always welcome. PayPal and Cash App preferred. It's been hell the last 2. You're welcome. Yeah, sometimes we just get weighed down by all of it. You know, I can only imagine. What all you would have to go through. But like the energy is lifting. Things are going to be moving forward very soon. Very soon. Like weight lifted. Some sort of weight being lifted. Are you paying off some sort of bill or looking for a job or something? That was weird. Sorry, it's something coming through. All right. Anybody else want a free card? Free card? Free card? Anybody else waiting for a free card? We have... Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, everybody in shadows. I'm Feather. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. Being here and supporting what I do. So if you're still waiting for a free card, just drop your question again. In case I missed it in and amongst all of the chatting and the me talking and all of the fun stuff. It happens. It happens a lot, actually. It happens often. So my hair is cray right now. Humidity is insane. Oh boy. All right, so I got just a few more minutes if anybody else would like a reading. What'd you say? Just straightening out. Been topsy-turvy the last few months. Yeah. Keep your eye on the prize. That's all I got to say. That beep beep from Fred. Yep. What else y'all been up to? Where are y'all from? I mean, not specifically the town, but maybe the state or the country that you're from. Sister Stella says, I'd love a card. Whatever comes out. All right. All right. Lightseers. Okay. I got air. Air. Something about air. So it could be air sign. You could be air sign. I don't know. I got something about air. Austin. Is that like Austin, Texas? Yeah, boy. What a great song. I think about her all the time. Yeah, Austin. 6 of Wands. Some sort of success. You will not see this coming. So I don't know if you are building a business. If you are... it's in the public eye, you know, if you run a business, or if you're in the public eye, or if you're on the tubes, you know what I'm saying? So it's success right there. I don't know if you see it coming. This is advancement, success, and forward movement for sure. This is people seeing you. All eyes on you, baby. I don't know if you just dressing in mini skirts and getting on stage. I don't know what you do I'm not judging at all. I mean, whatever. You got your clothes on at least, so whatevs. I don't judge, but it looks great. Okay, it looks great. I'm just gonna say, be at peace. There's going to be a lot of forward movement, a lot of success. This could be success in anything, but more than anything, know that you're a success, or that you're going to be successful moving forward, whatever that means for you, because this is like getting a lot of attention. This is like, I've been through the battles, and finally, like the breakthrough, or the moment that it's time to feast, you know, kind of deal. I like that energy. Rock star. Yeah, rock star, you got it. Gemini rising and Venus here. Okay. Showing up in the world as an air sign. All right. Robin says, that's why I bought the bike. Gonna get my Zoom back on. There you go. Listen to you. What kind of bike you got? I need to know, Robin. I need to know. speaking of bikes, was waiting to turn onto the expressway today on the interstate. There was a crotch rocket, a bike behind me. And I didn't like how close he got. I didn't like how he was like rolling up right behind me the way that he did. I didn't like it from the get-go. I was like, got a bad feeling about this. So right before it turned green, I was the first in line. He pulls over and in front of me. I didn't complain. I didn't honk my horn. I was like, go on and get out of my way. Just let me be. Let me do my thing. So he, as soon as it turns green, he hauls ass. And then on the on-ramp, this friggin' fool does a wheelie almost all the way up. And I'm freaking out. Like, not freaking out, panicking, but I'm like, you dumb fuck. If you fall off that bitch, I'm going to roll over you. And like, I'm not going to be able to help it. I'm not going to be able to avoid it. Like, that will be a collision I cannot escape. Not really. But I'm not going to try and kill myself and my daughter to avoid that dum-dum. I mean, if that's the kind of shit you like to do, fine. But don't do it where there's other people around. You know, do it on back roads and places where there's hardly anybody. Not in the middle of friggin' downtown traffic. It's stupid. Like, are you friggin' kidding me? Ease and flow, universe, is all I said. Ease and flow. Make it easy. Just get this fool out and away from me, because I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. You want to do that? Fine, go ahead. I don't want to be a part of that shit. Like, just go on. Just go on. And he did. And he went on. On the interstate, was gone. Bat out of hell. And I was like, good. Now I can be at peace with doing what I got to do for the rest of the day. Not freaking out about that. Oh, boy. Sister Stella says, that's confirmation I needed, baby. Thank you. You're absolutely welcome, dear. Robin says, we'll talk about the motorcycle. State line. Lean and mean. Okay. Just ordered some lights that project angel wings in the dark. Get the F out. People don't think of the end game. You're absolutely right. I mean, hey, if you're confident in your riding skills to do that shit, going accelerating swiftly, do your thing. Do your thing. Just don't fucking bother me. You know what I mean? Jennison, I love you. Thank you so much. I love you. What is that? Is that like a transformer? Oh, that's like an awesome transformer thingy. It is. You got to see it, but you can't get behind the camera. You can come to the right. You can't get on camera, but you can come to the right. So stay to the right over here. No, over here. You can come and look around the studio. Come on. Just look right here. Look right here. Isn't it cute? That's adorable. It's like a hippo in a office chair that turns into some badass transformer thing. That is so cute. I love you, Jennison. Give me just a second and I'll pull some cards for you. Right? Just stay away from me. That's right. That's right. You know, I have friends that have ridden Harleys and motorcycles of all shapes and sizes for years. Like, I have one person I know that for like 10 years, that's all they rode. That was the only vehicle they had. That's all they chose to ride. And doesn't now because of traffic and stupid shit, you know? I'm like, man, it sucks. But, you know, whatever, whatevs, you know, to each his own. For Jennison. All right, let's pull some cards for Jennison. Thank you so much, love, for that amazing super chat. What's your issues? Jennifer, I want a card pull. Can't get it to work. I guess that's my sign. That's fine. Jennison, you got it to work, baby. Now I need to know what's going on and what your questions are, and we'll go from there. That's like, it's like 2 readings in one. All right. In regards to, that's a lot of guidance, yo. Help me, help you. Ooh, transportation, save on gas. Yeah. Just want a practical, what did you say? Just want want practical and save on transportation. That's what a lot of people do. But again, if you ride in traffic, people don't look. People stupid, but you just ask for the universe to take care of you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. I think there's a deeper question there, Jennison. You want to message me on my bat phone? You can message me on my bat phone. You got my number? That's right. That's right. If you've ever purchased a reading with me, you got my bat phone number, so I can get bat phone updates. That's right. Gotcha. Guidance regards to balance. Next step. Is it time to move? Gotcha. I'll see what universe has for you there, Jennison. All right, on Jennison's terms. Guidance. Jesus. All right, that's in the middle. All right, Jennison. So what I'm getting so far, I've got Aries, Aquarius energy. Aquarius real strong here. I've also got Scorpio. I've got Aries, Leo, Sag strong. Okay. So strong Aries, strong Aquarius. And I'm getting that you just really are not feeling like it's not a thing. As far as moving, my guidance would be it's time for a leap of faith. I don't know if this is in regards to money, but I would have to say my innerness is saying it's time to make some moves. It's time for some newness. I don't know if this is a new job, if it's a new business, a new job, or if it's all new, because I'm really feeling like you're not happy, or you're not really excited about this 10 of Cups. It's like, what the 10 of Cups is joy, bliss, peace, happiness, harmony, and it is within usually a community, like the people that you surround yourself with, the things that you surround yourself with. So what I am feeling is just like it's pulling you down. So if there's a child involved, I would suggest asking or paying attention to how your child is in this environment, because I don't feel like this is a very happy environment for you or a child that might be around you. So whatever this living situation is, or this environment, not really feeling great for me. So perhaps it's time to make some adjustments and to take some steps, some big steps. I do feel like this is a big, big decision with the Judgment here, but the Judgment is on you. Like, this decision is all yours. There is nobody else that you need to consider other than if children are involved. Okay? If this is just you we're talking about, you're not feeling very happy and content with your environment. And yes, a move would be of great significance. I believe that it would be very healing for you, but ultimately the decision is yours. That's not the deck that I need for some reason. Okay. Oh man. Friggin' 5 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles reversed. That is some serious distraction. Emotional. Oh boy. So I don't know if maybe you don't feel like, say for instance, this is a job. Maybe you don't feel like you're earning enough money, making enough money, but I feel like this is an emotional drain here. Again, are you getting what you deserve where you're at? This could be an entire family. This could be an entire living situation. This could be an entire community that you're in, or tribe that you belong to, or group that you belong to. It's just not working for you. 5 of Cups is an emotional drain and possibly financial drain. And it's like, it could be affecting your physical health. It's definitely affecting your mental health. Man, Pentacles reverse. What's up with the Pentacles? So, Jennison, I would say seriously consider other options and other routes. You're apparently here for a reason, because you're emotionally exhausted by whatever this is, or whomever this is. And I gotta say, this could be a pattern that you have. You may be afraid. I get it. But this is a pattern that you have that keeps you kind of stuck dealing with the same shit new day. It's the same pattern. It's this could be limiting beliefs that are keeping you held back, but it's a pattern of yours. And if you'll recall some of our conversations on the phone, you're going to have to walk away from this pattern. It's a self-love thing. It's going to take a lot of self-love for you to walk away from this toxic environment or this toxic person. It's unhealthy for you. It's bringing you down. Joss is here. Thanks, babe. I think that you're going to feel so much better once you end this. There's the World. That is also travel or relocation, but the 9 of Cups is here and the King of Cups is here. It's going to be absolutely fulfilling for you on every level, I believe, when you end or change this, and it's extremely fulfilling. It's wish fulfillment. So I don't know if this is travel, world travel, vacations, relocations, if it's moving a job or leaving someone behind, because this could be someone very, very unhealthy for you that's bringing you down. Again, it could be a group of people, could be a whole family, and I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is, you know. I believe children are involved in this. Absolutely. Forgiving and learning, I think, is going to be what helps you to move on. So I want to tell you to take your time and don't let anybody else control you making this decision. Okay? I want to say this is your decision solely to make, not anybody else's. So when you are assessing whatever this situation, whatever this community is, whatever this family dynamic is, whatever this relationship is, it could be all of the above. It could be everything in your life right now. Okay? If there are children involved, really focus in on how it's affecting them. Okay? Because this could be an unhealthy relationship that's affecting your child and you don't even realize it because you're too involved in trying to squelch the arguments and disagreements all the time. Or this could be something similar to that. You know, it could be that you're overworking all the time to try and make ends meet and your child is suffering, that kind of stuff. Or you could be the child in the situation, okay? Maybe you're behaving badly, or maybe you're the child of the family, that kind of stuff. So really get serious about what it is you want for your future. Okay? And that is going to be what helps you to move forward. And I think it's going to be you that has to make this decision solely. So I want you to analyze everything in your environment right now, from the relationships you have to the people that you live with to the things that are going on in your life, and make your decision from there. Okay? But I want you to forgive yourself for whatever you're involved in, for however you're feeling. This is a forgiving and learning moment right here. Okay? Like, this is a pattern I believe that you have. Maybe you're afraid to take action. Maybe you're afraid to make a move. Maybe you're afraid to tell anybody that you don't want to be in a relationship with them. Maybe whatever. Toxic, unhealthy situations only you can address. I do see that you have the power to do it. And then once you are fully in your power and you take control of the situation using your best judgment, doing what's best for you, there's going to be a lot of healing that happens for you on an emotional level. And I think that you're going to have absolute wish fulfillment and satisfaction when you turn your back to all of this. But I'm saying, do not make any rash decisions. Okay? Slow down and make the best decisions, analytical decisions. Yep, there's the tower. Okay? So you may have to bring some towers down. You may be the one bringing towers down on a lot of different situations or things in your life. That 10 of Cups is typically the people we surround ourselves with, or the people that we're dating, or the relationships that we're in. And it's a self-love thing. Sometimes we have to be the bad guy. Sometimes we just have to take control of what we want. What is going to help you feel like you? What is going to make you feel better? Because this is like nothing but a friggin' drain. 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups reverse. No, ma'am. No. This could be people using your money, taking your money. This could be a relationship that is just absolutely ghastly. I just heard ghastly. Like, oh, God, I can't believe you're doing this. Why are you doing this? Whatever that means. That's being channeled. That's the Tower. Remember that card that we pulled earlier? The Tower? And I told you, take it slow and work things out slowly. I want you to be detailed and I want you to be analytical. And here's your options. You can be slow and methodical and detailed, or you can jump and just be like a fool. Let's not make any rash decisions. Let's really analyze this. And I believe this is you needing to take a time out and not let anybody else make this decision for you. This is you needing to address this from an analytical perspective. Write it all down, pros and cons, do what the fuck you got to do to work yourself through this. Because you're not happy. You're absolutely not happy. You don't feel well. You don't feel good. Do you have health issues? Whatever. I love you, Josh. Thank you so much for that donation of love, baby. I'll get to y'all in a minute. This one's intense because when you are down and depressed and drained emotionally so much, honestly, it'll affect your health. It'll affect your emotional, physical, and mental health. And I want to also say that if there's other people that are pulling from your energy, it may be time to let them people go. Because you may have a sucker fish attached to you. You may have a leech, if you will, somewhere around you. But that's up to you to decide. Jennison says, I make so many sacrifices to do what I love, saving money to buy a new home. spending time with my son and my days off. The long game settled. It's hard to get there. What? You gonna say all that cool shit and then follow it up by it's hard to get there. And then I'm blessed to be a giver. How about, you know what? It's okay to be a receiver too. It's okay to be a giver and a receiver. Because right now I see that you're absolutely fucking exhausted, emotionally depleted. I could be wrong. You don't feel supplied or emotionally fulfilled where you're at with what you're doing or with whom you're with. So don't be all like, oh my God, rainbows and cupcakes, and then be like, oh, but it's hard. That is your downfall right there, because you're allowing it to be hard, because you're stuck where you're stuck, or you're keeping in this toxic pattern with people, or, you know, over giving to people that don't deserve you. Okay? So don't let that shit happen. You may need to shut some shit down for your own best and highest good. And it's not anything other than to salvage. Don't let anybody else discourage you. Don't let anybody know you're making these decisions. It's nobody else's business, not even a partner of yours. This is yours and yours alone to discern, to decide, and to make these decisions. No outside interference at all. This is solely your decision. When you start involving people, things go wrong. And again, if you have a pattern of overgiving or depleting yourself for others, maybe you need to take a look at that shit, why you're doing it, because it's not your job, because you're not being fulfilled. In the end of the day, you're not happy. So let's make those decisions take your time, and it may take a while to make those decisions, because you got some stuff to think about, sis. I love you. You'll be okay, apparently, but you may have to shut some shit down and bring down some fucking towers. Sometimes we got to be the bad guy, and sometimes we got to say no. Just no. Fuck no. Hell no. Can we all say that together? Hell no. Fuck no. Just no. No is a complete motherfucking sentence. Did you hear what I said to you? In motherfucking O. No. And sometimes we got to say it to ourselves. Just fucking no. This person is not for me. This devil is not for me. This is toxic. This is unhealthy. This environment, this person, this place, or this thing. It's fucking sucking me dry. No. Goodbye. Whatever it is. You may or may not like what I say, but that I need y'all all to start saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Joss be like, so true, preach it, sister. You got to be equal parts to give and receive. Yep. Otherwise, it is going to be hard. Joss, lower them caps, please, babe. I can't read that shit. I can't read it. I can't read it. I love you. That's difficult to read. All them caps. All right. I got your message from earlier, Joss, too. I just haven't had a chance to reply. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. I love you, sis. It's okay. Just no rush decisions, no rash decisions, and don't let anybody else know you're making these decisions. That's very important to know. I don't care if you're dating them, sleeping with them. I don't care. These are not their decisions. These are your decisions. There is an unhealthy pattern that you have that is either in a connection or in everything that's going on around you right now. Who do you have in your environment? What do you have going on around you in your environment? We need to take a deep breath. We need to step back. Don't jump right into something. But what I'm seeing is don't make same mistakes you've continually made in the past. Okay? And just do what fuck you got to do to make the best decision for you and any child that you have involved. If that means moving away from a family, moving away from a relationship, whatever it means. You got to do what's best for y'all. Okay? Yeah. Love you. I love you. Thank you so much for your donation of love. Absolutely love and appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your support in what I do here on the YouTubes. Josh, you got a question? Josh, you got a question for me, yo? Anybody else? Anybody else? Hold on. Who is here? Hey, Angelus. Angelus. I hope I said that right. Angelus. Hello and welcome. New subby. Welcome, new subby. Angela Everett's here. Hey, Angela. I love that. Thanks, Sister Stella. Say, you can do this, Jen. I love that. Robin said, always my legions of angels on my backside. You know, you got it. All right, so... All right, let me scroll on up. I got the Smurfs. Who's watching the Smurfs? Y'all better not have no tattoos of Smurfs. What in the world? Who's watching the Smurfs? Who loves the Smurfs? I got Smurfs all over the place up in my head right now, and I don't know why. Started whistling the damn Smurfs. Y'all come in here whistling the Smurfs. I'm going to pick up on that energy. I just will. I will. I'll pick up on that energy. I'll be like, yeah, let's get it. Some Smurfs. Josh says, let's just go with whatever. Loyal Royal Joss. All right. Joss is a member of the tribe. I'm going to say, don't forget who you are. Okay. Things are going to be improving for you. If you've been stuck, oh my God, you have been. By the way, since you became a loyal royal the other day, I didn't have a chance to get you a reading, so I'm doing you a reading right now. Boy, you have been under it. You've been under it. You've been, listen, I'm telling you, you've been under it, underwhelmed. Feeling accomplished, underwhelmed. I just heard accomplished, underachiever. Has somebody told you that? Like, do you feel that? That's a feeling I'm getting from you. It's a feeling. It's caught in your feelings. Joss, that we got to get rid of that shit. Okay. Now it happens. Sometimes it can happen in relationships. Sometimes it can happen in our past. It was something of the past, I do believe, and it actually has you're stuck there. So I don't know if this is like friends and family telling you that you haven't achieved as much as you think you should. This could be inner workings saying that yes, it is inner workings. But where did it come from? It's a limiting belief. Sometimes it's other people's opinions. Sometimes it's our own, but it's internal, and it is doing just that. It was a derogatory message that you've picked up along the way somewhere in one of your battles, in some argument, in some sort of conversation or some sort of disagreement or bullshit. You do not agree with this, but you are agreeing with it. This is the weirdest reading I've ever seen, but I love you. Josh says I got Smurf blue pants on. Oh, God. Okay. Don't allow what other people have said to you affect you. Like, it's time to stand up. It's time to take charge of situations. It's time to remember who you are. That was the first message that came to my head. Remember who you are. What is that movie, Lily Ray? Remember that movie, Lil? Remember who you are. What is it? It's a Disney movie. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. What's the saying? Who says it?
Mufasa.
What does Mufasa say?
Remember who you are.
He says exactly that. Mufasa says, remember who you are. Is this before Simba ran back to the tribe?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like actually at that turning point in the clouds. Right?
Oh, yes, it was Mufasa in the clouds. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. I just heard it. So it was Mufasa in the clouds telling Simba, remember who you are. And then Simba runs off back to the Pride Lands, right? Okay. The Lion King, y'all. Disney. Okay. So this is it. And the lion, the strength here is in reverse. So I don't know if you've got Leo in your chart or if you're Leo, but this is a lack of courage, a lack of confidence. And this is exactly what this means, is remember who you are. Go back in time. Remember to fuck who you are. And don't allow what other people have said, how other people have misjudged you. Thank you, Melissa. I love you. I'll get to you momentarily. Don't allow what other people have said to fuck you up on the inside. This is not a monetized live vibe and read today because I knew I was going to be cussing. I knew I was going to be cursing, so I was just like, we're not monetizing this. There's no ads on this. Like, there's this I believe this was something that you learned from a long time ago. A child, a younger person, an immature person. It was an immature judgment. It was a bullshit judgment. So I don't know if this is something you picked up along the way. Maybe you don't feel like you're successful. Maybe you don't feel like you're enough. This could have been somebody that told you this bullshit. And then you just were like, okay, I accept it. Not a motherfucker. No. The strengths card is here saying that you have everything it takes to be courageous and strong and to stand up and fight for what's right for yourself. This is you being beauty and the beast at the same time, having that inner will, the gumption to accomplish things. And, this is it's like it's time to take back your power. Mufasa says so. Okay, so this is like, this is just like she was telling me, Lil Ray was saying, no, I'm talking to them, this doesn't come from anybody else. This comes from within. And you don't need anybody else to tell you other than, maybe it was, your father judged you, or maybe it was a man in your life that judged you, or maybe you just took it upon yourself to lay this claim upon yourself, and it's bullshit. It really is, and it's kept you stuck. Well, it's time to overcome that, and it's time to move on. Okay, so take up that torch and carry the fuck on. So it's time to return to the Pride Lands. It's time to be prideful, be proud of what you've done, be proud of what you've accomplished, be proud of who the fuck you are. I don't care if you've got shit, nothing. What have you accomplished? What have you overcome? And who are you as a person? Even if that's all you've got, even if you ain't got nothing but a bucket and a wash rag, maybe a change of clothes. Who are you as a person? Are you independent? Are you capable? Are you strong? Are you headstrong? Are you intelligent? Because with that fucking change of clothes and that bucket and wash rag, you can wash your clothes over and over. You could take a damn bath over and over. Okay? You got your shower, you got your bath, you got your change of clothes. You can actually start washing cars for fucking tips. You could do something with just a bucket and a rag and a change of clothes. You can change your life. But if you don't feel like you can, if you don't feel like you're enough, you never will be. Do you understand? And I don't care if it was somebody that told you this or if it was something you picked up along the way, but it's kept you struggling. It's kept you stuck in so many areas of your life. Stuck. And for some reason, when you don't feel successful, you keep moving back to that shit. Oh, well, I'm not successful, or I'm not gonna be successful because I've never been successful, or because I never achieved this, that, or the other. And I think we've had that conversation before, huh? It doesn't fucking matter. Who you are as a person is you are an independent, single individual, single by yourself. You are an individual. You in a bubble. As long as you continually take yourself back to this feeling, you're not going to change. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to improve. But I see right here in this energy that if you just address this, it will change things quite a bit. Quite a bit. You will feel strong, empowered, you will feel motivated, you'll feel good again. At your core. It's like, who are you at your core? Maybe you need to remember that. Maybe it's time for you to remember who you really are. You know? And bam, there you go. Moving forward in all things. Moving forward, making moves and power moves. It's time for you to take control over your energy. I think you've allowed other people to just kick you around. Yeah, you've won some, you've lost some, but you've lost a lot. And you're saying that. It's like, now because I keep losing, I'm never going to win. I don't care what you've not won. I don't care how many battles you've lost. As long as you know you're a winner and you've won, like within yourself, things will shift and change rapidly for you. Like the energy is all rapid when you take up this wand. Remember who you are. You bring out that power energy and that confidence. Blam, you switch this up on people and you will be moving on from this bullshit, and you will be doing it rapidly. This is options. This is movement. This is relocating. This is challenges accepted. I accept that challenge because I know who I am and I know I can win. This is me knowing who I am and knowing what I have gone through and what I have suffered and what I can get through. So fuck whoever said this shit, or whenever you put this in your brain and reprogram yourself with something else. Okay? Is it easy? Yeah, it is. You just got to get lit. You got to get motivated. And you are the only one that can motivate yourself. You haven't been. You've been demotivating yourself. You've been demoralizing yourself. And you've been keeping yourself in some kind of sick mindset of not being successful or not having enough or not being able to accomplish things. And I say it's time for that bullshit to be over. Mufasa done said it. Remember who you are. And it's time to take back the Pride Lands, baby. You understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. It's time. Okay. Challenge accepted, Feather. Yeah. Hey, Melissa. Thank you so much. I love you. I see what you got. Give me just a sec, Melissa. Thank you so much, babe. That was intense, man. Fire in my belly. You just need to remember who you are and get that fire back in your belly, Jocelyn. Oh, just get it. Get after it. And it's you that you got to get after. Nobody else, for the most part, because you allowed somebody else's bullshit to bring you down. Okay, fine. But that's not who you are. Right, Melissa. Melissa gonna be like, deep breath. I'm gonna have to take a moment. I'm gonna have to spank Joss's ass. Ooh, we do that shit though, man. You know, somebody tells us something when we're a kid, or they tell us that we're never gonna accomplish anything. We could date people that are like that. Y'all ever dated somebody like that? Oh, you'll never meet anybody that's I actually had a child with someone, married them even. And I knew this individual for 3 years before this happened. Dated them for 3 years before this happened. This individual, when things were over, because this person was an absolute asshole, very like psychotic, I swear. But you know, anyway, we won't discuss the details of that whole situation. But my son wasn't just a couple months old, maybe. And this individual going to tell me, no one will want you. It'll be instant family, just dad, daddy. No man wants that. And I'm thinking, you know what? I believe that. I believe that. But it will, you know, now, the age that I'm at now, I wish I would have kicked that motherfucker in the balls. You know what I'm saying? How dare you say that to me? Just because you don't want to be this child's father and you don't want to be a part of this family doesn't mean somebody else won't be. And somebody did. And somebody still considers my son his son, still to this day. From age 5. My son is now 21. That's still his son. He raised him. He paid for him. The other motherfucker that was biological had nothing to do with him. Nothing. It's shit like that that stays with us. You know what I mean? Don't allow what other people say get you down. I know it may hurt and it may be a gut punch, but you can absolutely in that moment say, you know what, that shit hurts. And I can't believe you would say something so hurtful, but I refuse to accept that as my truth, motherfuckers. No, thank you. And when you get to that point where you can say that shit to yourself, you ain't even got to say it to them. Be like, I refuse to accept that, universe. I as a person, every cell of my body, every part of my being, refuse to accept that as my truth. I know who I am. Be that strong. You don't have to be an asshole, but know who you are. That's all I'm saying. And that's for all of y'all. You know what I mean? Namaste. Okay. Like, damn. All right. Absolutely, Melissa. Thank you so much for saying that. Melissa says, love can forgive a multitude of wrongs, which is beautiful, but so many are undeserving. Oh, yes. You are so right. But we do it not for them. We do it for ourselves. Because we are that strong. Because we know who we are. We know that we wouldn't treat somebody like that. So we're capable of turning it around and saying, you know what? There's something upset and wrong with you. That's yours. You want to behave like that and you want to speak to people like that or you want to do those things to people. That's on you. That's your karma. That's your choice. That's your life. That's your karma. I wouldn't, and I'm going to forgive you, and I'm not going to allow you to do it to me again, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's being that strong. And accepting that we have and, and that we've allowed some crap to happen to us. And, it is what it is. All right, Melissa. Thank you for that donation. Beautiful. All right. Melissa, love and career. All right. Thank y'all so much for chilling and hanging out. Donation priority. I had Joss. And then, of course, Joss is... a new loyal royal. I love you, Joss. Thank you so much. I always do a small reading for my loyal royals when they become a member. I just didn't get to you the other day. I don't know why. I think it was just too hot. So, ooh, I like that. Angela says, what helps me is rubbing a rose quartz on my heart and saying affirmations. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, I got rose quartz all around me. Sometimes I do in readings. If they get real deep, of course I have them around me. But sometimes I have to put one in my pocket or hold one. And it absolutely does work. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Alan Joss says, damn straight feather. Listen. We get there. We all get there. We've all had that bully or that person say something to us that, and we all don't even realize half of the things that we take within ourselves as our thoughts and beliefs, energetically, subconsciously, or otherwise, have been what we've been taught or what people have told us. All right, energy is on Melissa. Melissa, love and career. All right, Melissa. Wow, foundation and achievements. I like that. Okay, so what I'm getting so far, Melissa, is, I don't know if you're a twin flame, if you consider your twin flame, or if you just feel like this could be you dating. I don't know. You can tell me over here in chat, though. You may consider yourself a twin flame, or you might be dealing with a person that is opposite of you right now. Like there's shadow energy, stand your ground, and then foundation and achievements. So this could be somebody you are in a relationship with. This could be yourself within yourself. This could be in a relationship or connection or at work or something, okay? So just if you feel like there is something opposing you right now in relationship, I see that you want the end all be all. Like this could be a new relationship. This could be a marriage. This could be a relationship or friendship, something like that. Okay, we're going to go deeper on this. Let's clarify. But Melissa, jump in if you need some guidance, okay? I feel like there's some darkness happening here. I don't know what this darkness could be within inside of you. Tell me what the shadow is. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Let the sun shine in. I got Aries, Aquarius, Leo strong, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So it is requiring you to stand your ground. So I don't know if this is a person. You know who this person is. You know what the situation is. So you're not unaware. Because I was wondering if this is something that's going to just pop out at you. This is something you're dealing with currently. Okay. Melissa says, twin, just learning about it. I've always felt like something has opposed everything in my life. Yeah. And I may need a personal. Don't want to hog. You're okay. You can hog all you want to, but if you if you want to, phone call or something like that where we can get a little bit more in depth, then definitely get on my schedule. But I am feeling that you know what the situation is, and I really feel like you are aware of everything going on. Your energy is telling me that there's a duality happening here. You're aware. You are also aware that there is, I don't know if this is an Ace of Cups, meaning that you need self-love in this position, or if this was a breakup or a possible rekindling. But the universe again is saying that in regards to this darkness or this, I don't want to say darkness. It's a darkness. This could be secrets. This could be, you're aware of this, whatever this is. So if you feel like somebody is treating you unfairly, then they're not loving you back. If this goes against your self-love principles, if this is just, it's not going anywhere, whatever this is in regards to love, see the truth in the situation and handle it, because that's going to help you moving forward. I do believe it is in regards to relationship. Already you're aware of these things. And it's going to require you to speak your mind, speak your truth, and possibly even sever ties with this person, because your happiness is actually being affected here. Like this affects your happiness. Oh boy. Okay. It affects your happiness quite a bit. So I don't know if this is a relationship where it's just getting started, if it stays just barely together, like you're just barely dating, nothing improves, nothing grows. I need you to see the truth in this. And I don't care what, I'm going to tell you, I started this whole channel with the twin flame train. This whole thing got started 8 years ago with the twin flames. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm a life coach because of finding the twin flame thing and my own twin flame thing and coaching twin flames. Labels do not matter. What matters is how you feel. What matters is what's happening in the connection. Okay? So I don't care if they're a soulmate, a twin flame, a soul brother, soul sister. I don't care what any labels are, because a lot of people will stay with people because of the labels. Oh, it's my twin flame. But it's the most awful relationship ever. Lil. Is was is Dad coming over? Did Dad text you? Okay. No, I just don't go. I was just wanting to know if Dad was stopping by. Anyway, sorry y'all. I just noticed something and I needed to ask my daughter something. So Melissa, it's like sometimes we can hold on to that hope so long and we want that wish fulfillment so much that it actually ends up being a double-edged sword. You know, it ends up being an anchor, which is what I say in my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. We hold on to that anchor and that rope that's tied to it so tightly, and this may or may not be your situation, but we really want that thing so much, and it's really pulling us under the whole entire time. We're really trying to stay positive about it. We're really trying to stay hopeful about it. But in all actuality, we're 4 of Cups and 10 of Coins reversed, with the Ace of Cups reversed, with the Fool reversed. Nothing is moving forward. The love is not matched. You're feeling like you're not a priority in the relationship, or there's other people involved. And it's either a marriage or a breakup or something happening. It's not blossoming into the thing that we hoped for. You know what I mean? So it's like holding on to that hope and holding on to the wanting of it when that's the shadow there. Do we really need to go in there, in that shadow, and really kind of face the pain or face what happened or talk about it if you're still together, that kind of stuff? So Melissa says, we aren't together. Now we are separated, never got married, but we're together for 10 years. I can't shake him. I love him despite everything and are still friends. I should cut cords completely. I would address the reality of the situation and why it's not working out. And then from there, you make your decision, because from what I'm feeling here is that 10 of Coins, that happily ever after with another person, it doesn't look like it's meeting your standards. It doesn't look like it's working out in the way that you want to, especially if there was third party energy, or if you don't feel like this person was, loving you, if there was any love there. Sometimes we really need to just let's put the labels. I don't care. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. I don't care. Soulmate, twin flame. Put that to the side and how did this person treat you? How is the relationship now? Is it you mostly hoping and wishing and praying that this works out? Or is it actually working out? Okay? And really facing the truth in the situation and standing your ground if necessary. If you believe this person cheated on you, or if you believe that this person was married or whatever, Oh. I do see that this person is... I don't see it going both ways. Like if it was working out and y'all were communicating, it's like things aren't going both ways now. And the thing that's not going both ways is I don't think you feel the same way about each other. I mean, I could be wrong always. But it's like, you really want this. You really want this. And there's nothing wrong with that. But are we holding on to a fantasy? Say, for instance, and I don't know your situation, but I get this a lot in private readings. I get this a lot in donation readings. I get this a lot in all of my readings. This is why I do what I do. Some people will say they want this person. This is their life partner. This is their happily ever after. But they attach those expectations to it instead of actually looking at the reality of what's happening. Like, because they'll say that shit and the other person's still married and living with another person. how is that your happily ever after and your life partner if they're married and living with their wife or their husband? I'm not saying that's your situation. This would be an example. Okay, this is just kind of similar energy. But this could also be that maybe this person didn't want to have children. Maybe this person didn't want to get married. Maybe they wanted to live over here and live on their own and date you exclusively for forever. I don't know. But the reality is, above all else, you need to be the one to, it's a self-love moment. And that self-love is basically saying, woosah, what's happen's happened. Okay, we're not together now. I really wanted and desired this. I really prayed for this. I really was hoping and wishing and praying that this was my person. It is where it is right now. And it's sometimes just allowing ourselves to sit there in what happened, what happened, where did it go wrong, did you grow apart? It's just sitting with and saying it to yourself. I really fucking desired this. I really wanted this person. I wanted this person so hardcore. I love this person, but I need to see the truth in who they are as a person. Because I'm going to tell you this. What I'm getting in this, and I don't know what happened, and you don't have to tell me, but what I'm getting in this, if you feel left out, or you feel ghosted, or you feel not like a priority to this person, there's a reason. You know, maybe you fell out of love. Maybe love was never there. Maybe emotions were never there. You could have been dealing with somebody who wasn't like that. As far as like emotional expression and stuff, I'm not getting that, but I'm getting more of it's going to take a little time for you to actually work yourself through this mentally, because I don't know what happened here, but it's about you bringing light to the situation for yourself, which is going to help you make a decision one way or the other. Okay. I don't want you to feel like a failure at all. I don't want you to feel like a failure at all. People grow and change. People change what they want. That's one of the hardest things for us to accept as humans is, you know, somebody didn't want to be with me. Somebody didn't love me. Somebody didn't choose me. Somebody didn't want to marry me. Somebody didn't want to love me, have children with me, and live with me for the rest of my life. And that may or may not be your situation. But what I'm saying is sometimes that's the hardest thing for us to wrap our heads around. And that could just simply be that you just need to take accountability within yourself and allow that to sink in, that we are all adults. If we're adults, we're adults. But we are making our own choices. We can't force a choice or decision to be made one way or the other. You may want this person for the rest of eternity, but with inside of yourself, you really have to come to terms with, or you won't do any healing. You could rapidly heal this by coming to terms with this. I don't want this to affect your self-esteem. I don't want it to affect your confidence. I don't want it to affect, or play a part in self-doubt or insecurities for you, when all you have to do pretty much is just review the whole situation of why you feel the way you feel, and just know that you may just be feeling rejected right now, or you may be feeling down and unsure of what to do next. It's okay. Ultimately you will work this out. You will come to terms with it, and you will settle your energy and feel more stable, because I feel like you're just off balance. That happens energetically. We're just like, what do I do? Even though we get through each day, we do what we got to do, inside our energy is like, what the fuck is going on with me? Or what happened here? Or I can't believe this happened, So I hope that helped in some way, shape, or form. And let's look at just stand your ground, just take your time to address that situation and really review it and think yourself through it, and that is going to help you make your decision one way or the other. Okay. Cutting cords is your decision, but I would say right now, if you were to cut cords, I would suggest you cut cords with the negative energy that is surrounding yourself and this situation, not necessarily the person. I would suggest the negative energy that surrounds it, because that has a lot to do with that chaos that's going on in our mind, in our hearts, all of that stuff that makes you feel out of balance, okay, or unsure. So if you cut cords with, I would say, negative energy that's surrounding you and the situation with that person, not necessarily the person. All right, let's look at business real quick. Business and money, finance. Oh, that fell out quick. Oh. Okay. Damn, you're going through it on all kinds of fronts. Okay. I'm going to say two things. Remain hopeful that things will change and that things will balance out. But right now you've got a lot going on in your energy altogether. I can understand. But it really feels like career-wise, I don't know, you're not happy with the balance there. So maybe you don't feel like you're getting paid enough, or that you have enough to make ends meet, or enough to pay all of this and then have more to do that with, that kind of stuff. I feel you're getting through it though. You're a survivor. You're a warrior. That's for sure. I do feel like you're frustrated with it. But I do feel like things will be changing in Leo season, between Leo season and Aquarius season. But again, you may need to tighten your budget. You may need to make a budget. You may need to really remain hopeful that things will work out in a better way. A lot of times when we go through one big heavy situation, it affects all other situations in our lives, and that could simply be it. I just don't feel like you're very happy right now with a lot of stuff, so there's an imbalance. But if you are really looking at a situation in career or work, what is it you really want to do? Do you want to change jobs, change careers? I need you to focus more on what you're wanting to manifest, what you're wanting to happen. That way you can be guided towards, how else will the universe know what to give you if you're not really sure what you want? So is it more money? Is it the fact that you just need to balance your checkbook or put a budget in place to improve things for yourself? But I really think that you just kind of need and I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but yeah, like, I just don't, maybe you're ready for a change, a total change, like change it up. Melissa says, I'm a teacher, but feel like another path is pulling on me. Maybe it's just all the chaos from the relationship. But one thing for sure, it's hard to make a living being a single teacher, single and a teacher, especially if you have kids and stuff like that. Trust me. Congratulations for being a teacher too. Good Lord. I substitute taught in my local county last year at my daughter's school. I would much rather be here teaching y'all. It was stressful. It was the most stressful, but I did other things at the schools. And just like, oh my God, substitute teaching. That's not for me. Those youngins, I couldn't deal with them. No. This is for me. So I do feel like a change is what you're wanting. So, if you're religious and you need to have a come to Jesus moment, or you need to have a moment in prayer, I'm feeling you just really need to take a moment to pray about this. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic or rude. I mean, maybe you're spiritual or something, but let's just like take a deep breath and just really reflect on what it is you're wanting. What's going to make you happy? Because right now you're not happy in a lot of areas of your life. So, so you're out of balance with yourself. There's other options that you can do. Okay. I just feel like right now, if you were to go out and start looking for something else right now, I think that you wouldn't be happy with your options and opportunities because you're so unhappy and out of balance within self. And it's understandable. So let's focus on what you want to improve. What do you want to improve? Can you change, instead of teaching math, can you teach art? Maybe going from high school teacher to elementary school teacher. There's changes that you can make within the system. Maybe take a step back and do bookkeeping or something. Look at your different options for your community, your school system, and see what's available. Maybe consider professorship at a local community college or something. They're always in need of professors. I mean, you can teach, right? You're a teacher. You don't have to have a PhD necessarily to teach. Not in community colleges and stuff like that. But you don't necessarily have to have a doctorate everywhere you go, or a PhD. So there's options, but I really need you to just get clear about it. It's all about clarity right now. It's time to get clear on what improvements you want to see in your life. You feel like you're in the dark. I get it. But I just want you to take a deep breath. And a lot of times, the twin flame train, I'll tell you, top secret, confidential pro tip here is, regardless of what you've gone through and regardless of what led you to the twin flame train, the twin flame readings and all that stuff, it's typically self-love, self-respect, and self-worth that we have to focus on most, and detachment. And if you have dealt with a situation that lasted 10 years that you're still holding on to, and then it's just like, get clear on that first. Let's get clear on a lot of things. Let's get clear on how you feel about that whole situation. Own it and accept it where you are, how you feel about it. Pray about or really focus on how you feel about your career and where you see yourself headed. But more than anything, what's going to make you happy? Because right now, a lot's not making you happy because you're kind of tying yourself to that other person. And we do that. We tie our loyalty, we tie our love, and we tie our happiness to those people and those relationships. And it's just, you got to untangle this within yourself, but you'll be fine moving forward. I promise you. Once you get this clarity, it's going to be like a balloon taking off, just letting the balloon go. It's going to feel so much lighter. You're going to feel much better, and you're going to be able to make better decisions. Also, if you would like to, I have already pre-recorded distance Reiki sessions, and yes, they do work. Linked in the description box. Okay, they're underneath in the description box, or you can find them on my website, nourishheallive.com. Links also in the description. But for cutting ties with the negativity, okay, the negativity, those are there. Also, I have other ones for helping you clear your mind and make clear, concise decisions. Decision making is, we get befuddled, we get clouded, and then we're like, fuck, our confidence is gone, or I don't know how to make a damn decision now. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my life, and I don't feel good about it, so I'm just all over the place. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So those are already available if you would like to check those out. Maybe rent one or purchase them. Links are in the description for that. I do believe that you're going to be stabilizing life and gaining this clarity and feeling a lot better very soon. It may take you a couple months, but I really don't see that happening. I see that you have the ability to turn this around very quickly, within the next 2 or 3 weeks of having this come to Jesus moment or having this clarity. Okay. So it's up to you. You can avoid it and you can stay crying about it all the time or, whatever. Or you can address it and breathe through it and move on. You got it. You got this. I know you do. And thank you again for being a teacher. We need people like you. We really do. So you got this. It's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. It's going to work out. Right now, I think just all of that relationship is affecting. It's got tentacles in every area of your life. And you take back control of that and you gain clarity over that whole situation, it will alleviate a lot of your stress. What's up, BM? Bib Bybug. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Hi there. Sorry to interrupt. To get a reading, do I just send money for my selected reading and wait my turn? Yes. If you pay via PayPal or Cash App, you can go ahead and put your topic or your question in when you purchase, or super chat, same thing. You can put your question in there. So as soon as it comes across my dashboard, I'll get it. Boy, that y'all have had some heavy readings for me tonight. How are y'all doing over here? Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, everybody in the shadows. How y'all doing? I hope that helped, Melissa. I felt like I was preaching to you most of the time. I'm sorry. Just, that's what I do. Of course. And if you would like a more private reading, you can get on my schedule on my website. Jessica. Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. I was like, I have no idea how to pronounce that name at all. Thanks for showing up. You're okay. What's up, Blessed One? Blessed One says, can I ask, is good karma coming my way? If you want it to, it will. It surely will. I love that. Thanks, Angelus, for giving all of those tips. I love that. Refuse and rebuke the devil and negative words and energy. That is absolutely correct. I love you. Thank you for sharing that. All right. So, for anybody that is waiting for a free card and you have not had a reading yet, please let me know by dropping your question right now so I can get to you. I believe I am done here after maybe another 15 minutes, I think. I've had enough of sitting in this chair. It's time to get up and walk around. Plus dinner, because, yeah, I'm hungry. It's a little late, but I love y'all. And I hope you're all doing well. And please remember to continue to pray for our country and for all the people that were involved in that horrible incident that happened a few days ago. There's no ugly words needed to be said. It's just, people lost their lives. People were injured, and just continue to send up. Let's change that energy and shift it and transmute it into something beautiful. If it had to happen, fine. If it had to happen and it happened, fine. But can we transmute that energy now into something more beautiful, something more peaceful, and something more loving? I hope so. That's where my energy's headed. All right. So if you're still waiting for a free card and I haven't read you, drop your question right now and I will read for you. Y'all are so quiet. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being patient, sticking around with me. Who's with me? Who's still with me? Who's with me? There's Jessica. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like that question. I like that question. That's a good question. That's a great question. I like how you worded that question. What do you see happening between David and myself? Thank you for that question. That's a great question. So many people. Do not know how to word their questions properly. That was I like that. Thank you so much. I do. I try to help people out as best I can, but sometimes people just want what they want and they want the question they want. But I like that one because it allows me to elaborate. All right, Jessica. All right. Okay, fresh deck, not used tonight. Thank you for that donation of love. I appreciate you. Let's do this thing. Shall we? Yes, we shall. David. I got Cancer energy. Okay. I got water and I got earth, but I have strong Cancer energy on this. I got Cancer, Pisces energy again, and Virgo. Okay. So I don't know, but I'm just tell you what I see. I don't know if you're just kind of getting some information because there's not a whole bunch of communication happening between you and this person. I'm just gonna tell you what I see. You could tell me over here in chat if I'm right or I'm wrong or whatever. I don't know you. I don't know the situation. Not that I know of, anyway. It feels like, honestly, to me, like things just came to an abrupt halt, or they didn't go as far as they could have. Sometimes when we just stop the bus or things just slam to a halt, it can be jarring. Like, why did this stop? Why did this end? What happened? I got to tell you, I see ghosting here. I see silence. So I don't know if that's just because maybe you had an argument or you're trying to figure out more about this person, but I really don't see a whole bunch of communication, if any at all, coming from this person. So if that is the case, I do see that this person is going to be communicating. I do see a message of concern coming through. I just really get that there's not a whole bunch of communication with y'all. I really do. Is that like the problem here? Just help me so I can know where to go with this. Is there ghosting, or is there a pattern of ghosting, or is it just that y'all just have problems communicating? Like maybe you're at a distance, or you don't have enough time to really talk to each other to deepen the connection. I get that too. I do feel like there's emotions here. And I do feel like there is something solid happening here moving forward. But something about the communication is a problem for me. Okay, again, it could have just been an argument. Somebody got pissy with the other one and just was like, nah, we're not doing this. Or just trying to work out the kinks with each other, trying to communicate. I do see it moving forward, though. I do see it deepening. Something about the communication. Tell me about the communication with this. Just help me clarify this. I do see things changing. I do. All right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Somebody in this has problems communicating. So again, I don't know if it's because you're trying to get to know how to communicate, trying to get to know each other better, or you just have conflicts when it comes to communication. Like one person has to have the last word, or I don't know, something about the communication here. I do see this lightening up, leveling out. Yeah. Yes, he ghosted me. He left me suddenly for a third party back a couple months ago, but I still care for him. Okay. Well, oh, that's the third party. Okay. So thank you so much for clarifying that. From because I was like, what the hell is going on with the communication? There is no communication. This person keeps secrets. There was a third party. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I do see that there will be an offer come through. There will be a message that comes through. This person will come out of the shadows to communicate with you. But I want to clarify something for you. If it happened before, it will more than likely happen again. Okay? And the reason why I say that is just because it didn't work out with a third party, I think this person might boomerang back to you. And I know you care about this person, clearly, and you really wanted this to move forward as the Chariot, clearly. I do believe there's care there, but what bothers me is this person would do this to you without hesitation. I have a feeling that this person would do this again, or that this wouldn't be a healthy connection for you in the future. But no, it's still coming up. Waste of time. I just want you to, I don't want you to be, when this person returns to communicate, which there will be, there may even be an apology, which I believe is much needed. Just go slow. Okay. When this person comes back around, I want you to be cautious. I want you to be aware, and I want you to be paying attention to how this person behaves. Okay. I want you to be 100% sure that you know that there's nobody else involved and that this person is not going to behave that way to you again, because that shows this person you respect yourself. And if that person is going to behave that way again, to be honest with you, I would sever ties with it and I wouldn't deal with that again. That's just me. How many other people in here would deal with a third party? I wouldn't. But I have in the past, but I wouldn't now. I just want you to be aware of that. Don't just take this person back because you care about them. Don't forget about your fucking self. Don't forget about your own self-worth and your own self-respect, okay? And if you do try again, make sure there's nobody else involved. You don't need to argue about it. You don't need to fight about it. But if you are feeling tension or you feel like you can't trust somebody, then don't go for it. If you are having doubts when this person communicates, don't even try it, because it's very hard to get back somebody's trust. And this person owes you an apology, to be honest with you. They owe you an apology. So I just got to clarify this. All right. I don't know if you're going to take this person back or not by the time they come back. But it could be by the end of Cancer. It could be within the next month. Within the next 2 weeks or less that you hear from this person. I do have Cancer out here twice. So Cancer season, which is right now, we have another week left in Cancer season. I I seriously doubt this person wants to change their behavior, but that would be something that you would discuss with that person. Jess wants to know, what if he's willing to go to therapy? Exactly. Just take your time in it. And if you're feeling like you can't trust this person, or that there's other people involved, or that you feel yourself being insecure with that, because I don't see you as an insecure person. I feel you're pretty stable person. Your energy feels stable. It doesn't feel like you're like you panic or freak out or nothing like that. This is more of a, okay, it happened and you care about this person, but is it really worth your time and effort? Really? I want you just consider that when this person reaches out to communicate with you. Don't hold yourself back from any other opportunities. And if that person were to communicate with you, when they do, that would be a conversation that needs to be had right up front. If you're willing to go to therapy, I might be willing to take you back and accept your apology. If you're willing to prove to me that you are not dealing with other people and that you're wanting to truly heal this, then prove to me. But then again, that's a big ask. A lot of people are not willing to go to therapy. A lot of people are not willing to address those kinds of stuff, those kinds of things. But I do see this person coming back to communicate out of total silence. Right here. So it's going to be like a battle of wills. Will they or won't they improve this, I just don't want you waiting for this person when there's other opportunities around you. Sometimes being a third party fucking sucks. I don't see this as really, I can't say that it's not painful, but you're not showing me pain. You're not showing me heartbreak. Like maybe you've already gotten over this. Yeah. And Jessica, I love you. Jessica says, yes, David has difficult communicating. I think it's because he went through severe childhood trauma, and I want you to stop that immediately. It's not about that person or what that person went through. What it's about is what you deserve, and that's a fucking apology. And you deserve to somebody that is going to love you wholeheartedly and not fuck somebody else or go back to somebody else. You understand? What do you deserve? I don't fucking care what they've been through. How are you being treated? And if you're not being treated like you deserve and it's getting better each and every day, yeah, because it can start off small, but it should be improving over time. Not this bullshit. You're not seeing something in this. But again, I would go slow if you were to take this back. Go slow, pay attention, and find out what it is you truly want and desire from this person. Again, if you are even remotely jealous or insecure, or if you are concerned about whether or not you could truly forgive this person for what they've done, or I feel like you're pretty forgiving as a person. I don't really feel like I can't say that you're not hurt by this. You're just not showing me. It's like, you know what? Let's just slow and steady. Let's move forward, let's just take it on the chin and move forward. No, it's a deeper thing than that. It's more like, what do you deserve? And do you deserve to be treated like this? I don't care what they've been through, the horrors, the traumas. You deserve to be treated with love and respect. And you deserve to have a loyal person in your life. So when this person comes back, depending upon that apology and what they say, you have every option to say yes or no to this person. But if you do, make sure that you feel comfortable with it. There's no tension, there's no arguments, and that you are fully capable of allowing yourself to trust this person, because it's not on them. It's not on them. This behavior is on them, but you trusting them and working through those problems is not on them. you're kind of throwing it outside of yourself. Like, I want this person back. I love this person and I want them to change. That's not good. I want you to kind of, really think about that moving forward. Do you really think this is best for your highest good? Do you really think this is something that you should invest in moving forward? Because there's also something there in the energy that suggests that maybe it's a self-love thing, or are you trying to control the situation to the point where you're like, I want this so much, I can't let it go. I'm willing to hold on and wait. That's a self-love kind of thing right there. So I'm just going to leave that for you to think about. But if this person, when this person comes back to communicate, really take it slow and easy and really make sure that you could trust this person and that you are not feeling any tension or insecurities there, because that could cause bigger problems later down the road. Because then you're always going to suspect something. Then you're always going to be checking their phone or wondering who they're fucking talking to and all kind of crazy stuff like that. So let's not get into that. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. If it's not worth your time and investment, it's not worth your time and investment. We get there, though. We do. We care about people and we accept some of the worst behavior. We do. So really think about that. All right, doll? I appreciate it. And thank you so much for your donation, love. I hope that helped in some way, shape, or form. And with that, y'all, I'm out of here for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and vibing and reading. And dude, I've been here for 2.5 hours and I didn't even realize it. It just went by so fast. And maybe that's because I had a 4-hour nap earlier, maybe 3-hour nap earlier. I don't remember how many hours, but it was a nap midday. And so maybe I woke up refreshed and ready to read. So, again, thank y'all so much for being a part of what I do. And I will see y'all around real soon. I'll be back tomorrow with live readings, for the collective. I believe I'll be doing an all sign, and I will be, who's next on the schedule? I don't know who's next on the schedule. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. We're around in there with the deep dives. So somewhere around Leo, Virgo, Libra, I think we're around in there. So I'll be back tomorrow. Now I thank you so much. Thumbs up, subscribe, join the tribe. I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.